do one of these. I can't get that line the way I want. Let's do one of these. Pichus have eyebrows, right?
Totally.
Yeah. Probably has a nose or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like Pichu. I think they have a circle face.
Oh, yeah, look at Brian.
Hello.
Oh, Brienne, hello. You're on. You're on
It's
stream.
Lenny Pichu. You
Um,
made Lenny face Pichu.
I can't. I know his ears are thicker than Pikachu's. I think there's something like that. I can't remember if the thicker part is at the bottom or the top. But let's just do it like this and say that it's fine. Yeah, this is normal. Um, yeah, this is, oh, he has like red cheeks, right? I can't remember if he gets those when he turns into Pikachu or if he has them when he's a Pichu.
I don't know.
I think, yeah.
Why must you be this way? Listen, Bird, you know
Oh,
this about me.
he does, but they're below his eyes instead of like
That's weird.
next. Like they're kind of under his eyes, under his mouth. Like his cheeks are weirdly below.
I think he has thicker eyebrows. Yeah, and some eyelids. Oh, I think his eyelids are a little less descript than that. There. Pichu has like a chin, right? He has like a
Real
defined,
fucking like defined, beautiful
like,
Squidward type chin. Yeah.
oh, he has like a, like a one of those real obvious like butt chins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a normal Pichu thing, right? Sorry, I'm just trying to make it even because some part of me actually cares about this for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. Yeah, yeah, he has a nice little butt chin. That's Pichu, right? Yeah, yeah, that's what Pichu looks like. Pichus, they're pretty strong, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like he'll
They got
have
them like
some
thick,
like,
burly necks.
yeah, yeah, and like some defined like neck definition and some like round shoulder muscles, right?
Yeah.
Right? This is what Pichus look like. um, there. So his like shoulder muscles are like that, and then like he's got the rest of his arm, and he's got the bicep like, well, bicep comes in like there-ish, and then his pecs are like as ripped as his butt chin. To the point where you might mistake them for boobies, but they're not. They're pecs. And I'm gonna clean up, or just like just do some nice things to the overall outline to just add a little line weight to the silhouette, so that he stands out real good. Right?
Yeah.
We're we're gonna do that. We're gonna trying to be neat but also reasonable about this. There.
Ian, do you not work out your jaw?
I was about to say something about sucking dick. I stopped myself. This part of me is still scared of what I say on the internet. Yeah, let's just make his silhouette nice and defined by making this outer line a little thicker. Yeah. Aren't you so glad you picked Pichu, Tree?
He's too hairless. She's just doing the sketch, or not the sketch, but the basic line art. Still got to get to that hair eventually, right?
I wonder. I don't. I feel like this Pichu is like, a serious bodybuilder, and he's probably shaved all of his hair off so that he can really show off his muscles, for his career. He's got to look after his career.
Right. Don't forget about the ear thing, though. They have that design on their ear. Thick around the edges.
Yeah,
Kind of makes a kind of M shape.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got some hair in his eyebrows.
Well, that's not taking his job very serious if you make sure there's no hair on him.
Well, eyebrows are supposed to have hair, though.
Alright, fair.
Add a little more shape to his little nose. Okay, I think that's okay for line art. Hi, 8-Bit Bike, how are you? Let's add a little more definition to like how his ears meet his head exactly. They kind of like, kind of.
The ears are M's for moosels.
Yeah. 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 Let's again, I'm gonna call this layer lines, and then I'm gonna duplicate it. And I'm gonna put this one underneath and call it color, and we're gonna pick some nice colors for him. So Pikachus are yellow, right? I'm gonna put them a little more into the orange register just to make it look a little more natural. Because that was a little intense. Let's go for something a little more saturated and lighter than that. There, that's fine. That's not glaringly horrible at all. Let's do this and this. And he has red little cheeks, so there and there. And what color should we make his eyebrows? I'm thinking brown, but a little darker. Like that.
Yeah, I'd say something a little darker than the ears.
Yeah, so that it fits the ears.
Yeah.
But like they stand out because his beautiful chiseled face has to be defined.
Yeah.
Let's pick like a dark red color for the inside of his mouth that's not teeth. Like that. Oh, somebody says cyan for eye. Let's make his eyes cyan then, since we missed the boat on the eyebrow bit. Let's make his eyes cyan. Yeah, that's nice. Let's pick a slightly more neutral red for like the corners of his eyes. And I'm gonna do a little something a little bit different with the shading than I did for the last one with this one. Let me put a whitish tone in all the white spots. I'm gonna use the airbrushes this time to really, make it look semi-realistic. because that strikes me as a good idea for this one. Um, all right, so what I'm gonna do
I'm
first,
inclined to agree.
I'm gonna highlight his face here like this, and what you can also do is you can also lock the alpha layer, or lock the transparent layer as it's called on Clip Studio Paint. Lock transparent pixels here on the right, and then anything that is transparent on that layer will stay transparent. So like, I can do this, and it will only affect stuff that already has color on it. Um, and that makes it really easy to like take an airbrush and like take a nice like dark purple and just zoop zoop like that or something. um, what's the matter?
Ian.
What do you say?
Why does he look like he sounds like Hossa Delgado from Billy and Mandy?
I have not seen that show, and so I remember that name vaguely, but I don't
He's
remember
like
what he sounds
the
like.
bounty hunter guy.
Oh shit, that show was good. I don't remember it clearly enough, but it was good. But we're gonna use some nice like airbrush shading this time to just make him look a little more natural. Because he's a bodybuilder. We gotta respect his hobbies and how he wants to appear. He wants to look real practiced and muscly. So let's do that. Let's do this to his eyelids too. There. And let's make his little smile stand out. Maybe we should even add a little bit of like a lip color. Like that, How's that? Give him a little bit of a lip. What's the matter, Woos?
That's great.
Thanks. He's very proud of his appearance.
I can tell.
Yeah.
It's written all over his face.
Yeah. And then we can, make his nice chiseled neck. Gonna have some shading under the chin. It's gonna be shaded here where like, his bone structure is really coming out. His manly pecs. Gonna have some shading on them.
You said he's a competition builder, right?
Yeah. That's
is he like all greased up pre
yeah.
we'll show like they do?
We'll put some shine on him at some point. Let's.
Bird, that's mean.
What'd he say? I wish I'd crit you with that boulder Thursday. Oh yeah, Bird is my Pathfinder DM, Upland Squawk, and he nearly killed me with a boulder last week. And Bird, what's the matter? Don't you love Muscle Pichu? Don't you support his dreams, Bird? Don't you support his dreams? Yeah. This Pichu gets all of the ladies. Okay, so there's most of the overall shading for him. Let's okay, so I used purple to shade. Let's go with a nice orangey yellow to highlight. And I want that a little brighter, actually. I want that a little lighter. A little less neutral. And let's do this and this and this, and let's take like pure fucking white at some points and do like that and that. There, and you'd have a highlight here and probably on his upper lip a bit too. Oh, and on his butt chin, of course, on his butt chin.
Yes.
Yeah, and like at the tops of his collarbones, because his neck's really defined because he's got such a low like body fat percentage. Tops of his brows. See, he's nice and shiny. He's ready for the show. There. And here too. All around there. See, he's fucking ripped and he's ready.
You forgot his pecs.
Yeah, I did. So up here. He's ripped and ready. I think he needs a little more variation in his eyebrows. So let's move that a little like this. And just kind of... And his eyes, of course his eyes. Let's grab a purple that's a little darker than usual, and let's grab those with a lasso. Let's actually grab a pretty dark
Saitama,
purple.
but awful.
Yeah, let's add that little... There's a shadow like at the top of the eye like this for most people, because not only is there a shadow cast by the eyelid, but the eyelashes actually reflect down into the eye. So you got like a little bit of shadow underneath the eye, then you got one right underneath where the eyelashes would be. So that's how his eyes are shaded. I'm going to shade his teeth too, and again I'm using a purple because I used a yellow to highlight. And I'm going to use purple too to just shade the actual colors. If his irises were larger, I would worry more about that. Oh man, he's ready to go. He's ready for the bodybuilding show. Pichu's following his dreams.
Go, Pichu.
Yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit of...
I believe in you.
I'm gonna add a little bit of like a shine to his like electric sacs, I think is what they call them on Pikachu and Pichu, just to add a little variation to
Sorry,
it.
what?
His electric sacs. They're on his cheeks. Stop thinking dirty things. There, I think he's ready for the bodybuilding show. I think we have created the perfect Pichu.
Yeah. The perfect Pichu. No, that looks more like your average everyday Pichu.
How dare you?